Satam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Okay, let's continue with the Bhishma Stuti which we were doing. Can we have someone recite from the beginning, from the first verse till now?
Yes, Matashala.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Sri Bhishma Vacha Iti Matirupakalpita Vitroshna Bhagavati Satvata Pangave Vibhumni Swasakamapagati Kvachit Vihartam Prakritimapeshiyat Prabhava Pravaha Tribhuvanakamanam Tamaalavarnam Ravikarakauravarambaram Dadane Upuraraka Vrutananabjam Vijayasakirtirastu me anavadya Idi tirakarajo idumravishva Kacharita Sramavari Alankrutasya Mama Nishita Sharar Vividyamana Tachivirasat Kavachesta Krishna Atma.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. So
Thank you.
we stopped at that, right? We'll start with this. We'll continue. So today what we will be learning is Krishna's one of the best qualities toward his devotees. Right? So what is that? We will learn. Sapadi Saki Vacho Nisham Yamadhye Nija Parayor Balayoratham Niveshya Stitavati Parasainikayurakshna Hritavati Partha Sakeratir Mamastu. So it's very beautiful. So what it says, anyone wants to recite this verse?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Sri Vishnu Vacha Sabadi Sati Vacho Nisamyamati Madhye Nija Parayor Balayoratam Niveshya Vidivadi Parasainikayora Akshna Kritavadi Partha Sakeratirnamastu Mamastu.
Very nice. Thank you, Prabhu. So what does this mean? So, in obedience to the command of his friend, Lord Krishna entered the arena of battlefield of Kurukshetra between the soldiers of Arjuna and Duryodhana. So, who is this? Who is the friend here commanding Krishna? Anyone?
Mataji, Bhishma,
No.
Arjuna.
Arjuna. Very nice. Why? What was the situation? Anyone?
Krishna is the chariot
Yeah.
driver of Arjuna.
Charioteer of Arjuna is Krishna, right? And in the beginning of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna says, right, when he was about to start to fight, he stops the fighting and he says, first make the chariot, pull the chariot and take the chariot in between both the armies, right? I need to see whom I need to fight. So he says, Krishna, please take the chariot between the two armies and place it in between the two armies. Right? So that is what Bhishma Dev is recalling over here. What he's saying is, he says, whatever your friend Arjuna said, you like an obedient, order carrier, you did what your friend commanded to you. Right? Because a chariot driver should listen to the owner of the chariot, right? Or the king or anybody in the chariot, right? He's supposed to listen to them and do whatever that person says. Wherever he says take the chariot, he's supposed to take the chariot because he's just a driver. All right. Although he is the Lord, he is accepting the position of a servitor of his own devotee. So, what quality does this? What quality is this called? Which quality of Krishna is this called?
Achyut.
Achyuta, okay. Achyuta, okay. But toward a devotee, what kind of quality is this called?
Sakya. Sir.
Sorry?
Sakya friendship, Mataji.
Okay. He will do others orders also. He carried slippers for Nanda Baba, no? So what is that quality called? He carried Nanda Baba's slippers on his head and to serve his father. So what is this quality called?
Dasya Mata.
No?
Hmm.
Anyone? Who knows? No one knows. It's called Bhakta Vatsala nature of the Lord. It's called Bhakta Vatsala nature of the Lord. Right? Anything for his devotees. He can go to any extent. Just to make his devotees happy, he can go to any extent. Even that means becoming, leaving his position and taking some menial position like Ram, right? To satisfy his father and his brother, right? Bharat and his stepmother, Keke, right? He never hesitated. He went to the forest and he became a normal, ordinary human being under the order of his father and his stepmother, right? Bhakta Vatsala. To make his devotees happy, they will do anything. He will do anything. And one more feature of Lord Ram is Lakshmana was massaging Lord Ram's feet, okay, every night after the long walk during the day, right? And then he used to see thorns sticking on his feet and his feet was bleeding because of the thorns and he used to try to take the thorns out to make him comfortable and heal his feet. And you know what Ram used to say? I think everybody knows, it's a very famous pastime, and Ram used to say, do not take the thorns out, do not take. Why? Because the thorns have taken my shelter. Anybody who's taking my shelter, I'm not going to leave them. I'm going to serve them to my capacity. I'm not going to leave them. That's what he said. And he started accepting thorns as his devotion. One moment, I'll be back. Yeah, so that is the Bhaktavatsala nature of the Lord. They don't, they always go to any extent just to make their devotees happy, provided we are surrendered to that level. That is very important. All right. And then what else he says? He says, and what happens? See, what Bhishma Dev is saying is, you place a chariot between the two armies, and then when you were there, right, Sitavati, when you were there, when you were there in the middle of the two armies, just by glancing over Duryodhana's party, Parasainikkayor, right? Parasainika means the opposite party. Krishna belonged to Arjuna's party, right? The Pandavas party, and Kaurava's party becomes the Para or the opposite party. Just by glancing, right? Glancing over their army, what he did? Hritavati shortened the lifespan of that entire army. Can you imagine? And to that Lord, Bhishma Dev wants his attraction to be fixed upon the lotus feet of that Lord, Parthasake, right? Very beautifully Bhishma Dev is recalling all the incidents that has happened, right? It's very, very beautiful. He Hritavati means he shortened the lifespan. See, while there he shortened the lifespans of the opposite party by his merciful glance, and this was done simply by his looking at the enemy. Let my mind be fixed upon that Krishna. That's how powerful the Lord is, right? Can you imagine? And here I have a question to all of you. Shortening lifespan of the opposite party means making them die faster, no? Then why is that called merciful? How is
Because
that?
we are in a Dukkalayam actually. If they get liberated, that is good for them actually.
Yeah, so actually Krishna never kills. Krishna killing means Krishna liberating a person. Right? In case Krishna left them all, spared them, and they went back home, and when they become old on their deathbed, if they had died, there was no Krishna. There would not be Krishna in front of them. What's the guarantee Krishna will be there in front of each soldier dying on their deathbed? What is the guarantee? There's no guarantee. But here, in the presence of the Lord, while looking at the Lord's face, every soldier is giving up their body, including the great soldiers and warriors like Bhishma Dev and everybody. In the presence of the Lord, even an ordinary soldier, Krishna ensures he leaves the body in the presence of the Lord when he is looking at the Lord. That means what? Svarupa Siddhi happens, no, immediately, right? Because they all get liberated. When you're thinking about the Lord, Krishna says, Antakale cha mameva smaran muktva kalevaram. When you're thinking about the Lord and you give up the body, you will go to spiritual world, and you will attain the form of the Lord, or the spiritual body. You will get the spiritual body. You will attain moksha or liberation, right? So that is why it is said over here, merciful glance. Right? If Krishna had spared them and saved their life there, then there's no guarantee they'll get liberation. They had to take one more body, one more janma, and come back to this material world. Right? That's why he is very merciful. So even in the name of what do you call uh, uh, they all lost, but that was only namesake. Because they all attained liberation at the end, right? Including Duryodhana. Everybody attained. Right? They all got their swarupas. That Bhishma Dev will say in coming shlokas, coming verses. Okay? So this is beautiful. So anyone wants to recite this now? Who wants to recite?
Mataji, can I?
Yes, yes.
Shri Bhishma Vacha Sandip Sapadi Sakivacho Nishamaya Made Nija Parayor Balayoratam Niveshaya Stithi Tavati Para Sannikor Akshana Ritan Ritavati Partha Saki Rit Namastu.
Very nice. Hari bol. Anyone
Hare
else wants to recite?
Hare Krishna Murti.
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Shri Bhishma Vacha Sapadi Saki Vatsani Sangha Matehi Nija parayor balayor ratam nivesya Divati parasai kayu rakshana Sutavati parta sakirati mamastu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, yeah, thank you so much. Next, who wants to recite?
Yes,
Anyone?
Mataji.
Yes.
Correct.
Hare Krishna.
Sapati Saki Vachani Shimya Mate Ninja Parayar Vanayoratam Nivesha Stitavati Parasainika Yurashna Krutavati Partha Sakeratir Mamasta.
Haribol, very nice, thank you. Yeah, so one more thing, right? Any other examples where you can think of Krishna coming and liberating or making, killing them, but actually it was showing mercy upon them?
Mataji, Putana,
Putana, very good example. What did he do to Putana?
he gave like Putana the position of a mother.
Haribol. Very nice. Do you know the shloka?
No, Mataji.
Anyone knows the shloka? Where it is described how Putana got a position of a mother? Yes, anyone? No one knows? It's a very beautiful shloka. Aho bakiyam stanakala kotam jigam sasopaya yadapya sadvi lebe gatim dhatrim lebe gatim datrimupashekam. I forgot the rest. But it's a very beautiful shloka where it says, Aho Bakiyam Stanakala Putam. Right? Aho Bakiyam. Baki is Putana. She is the sister of Bakasura, right? That's why she's got the name Baki. And she came with Stanakala Kutam. She gave poisoned milk, right, to Krishna. And Lebe Gati. But after getting after drinking poisoned milk, what did. Yeah, thank you. What did he do? What did she? I mean, what did he do after drinking poisoned milk? He gave her a position of a milk in. I mean, mother in Lebe Dhatri, right? Uchitam Tato Anyam. Position of a mother directly in Goloka, and then uh, Kamba Dayalum Sharanam Rajema. So nobody does that, right? Nobody does. I mean, nobody gives the position of a mother to a person who came to kill you, right? You will not do that, but Krishna still does that. That's why he is called Dayalum. Very, very merciful, extremely merciful. So when Krishna kills someone or does bad to someone, it's actually not bad. It's actually not killing, but rather he's actually glorifying that person or doing something good to that person, right? For example, even Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha, when Krishna killed them, they did not even recognize that he was God, right? So what happened? They got a form again, Ravana and Kumbhakarna, and there, they got to know Krishna is God, but they were envious, right? Highly demoniac. So they came back again in the form of Shishupal and Dantavakra. There, they got to know the power of the Lord fully. They could see with their own eyes the complete, power of the Lord, because Krishna came, right? In other lives, Krishna came in the form of an incarnation, but here Krishna came. So, but they were not ready to surrender. So again, Krishna, they both came back. No, after Shishupal and Dantavakra, they came back in Kali Yuga when Krishna came back as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In which form? Anyone knows? Which form? Which form? They came back in Kali Yuga when Krishna came as. Huh? Jagai Madai, very nice. Right? So they came back as Jagai Madai. They still did not get liberated, but they became pure devotees when they came back as Jagai Madai. Right? They got Krishna Prema. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave them Krishna Prema, and then only they could go back to their original positions, Jaya Vijay in Vaikunta. Right? So Krishna gave them so many chances, and every chance Krishna kept on purifying them. just by his touch. Narsimhadev says no to Prahlad Maharaj. What does he say? When Prahlad Maharaj says, please liberate my father, he says, the moment I touched your father, he got liberated. Do not worry about him. He got purified. Stage by stage, he started proving how they got purified. Right? We can see that in Jagai Madai Leela. And then finally they went back to Vaikuntha as Jaya Vijay. Right? So that is why it is said over here, Krishna's merciful glance. Right? It's very beautiful too. If you just, think of Krishna's glories, no? It's never ending. And every time you think of the same Leela, you get new interpretations. I mean, meaning. Right? Nava Nava Rasa. And it's very beautiful. Yeah, anyone wants to recite this verse? Swayam
Hare
Prabhuji.
Mataji. Yeah, I'll recite after you, Mataji.
Yeah,
Kindly
yeah.
help.
Shri Bhishma Uvacha Sapadi Sakhi Vacho
Shri Bhishma Uvacha Sapadi Sakhi Vacho
Nishamya Madhye
Nishamya Madhye
Nija Parayor Balayo
Nija Parayor Balayor
Ratham Niveshya
Ratham Niveshya
Stitavati Para
Stitavati Para
Sainikayo Rakshna
Sainikayurakshna
Ritavati Partha Sakhe
Rutavati Partha Sakhe
Ratirmamastu.
Ratir Mamastu.
Hari bol. Thank you, Mataji. Yeah. Anyone else wants to recite? Everybody did. Giridhar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Shri Bhishma Uvacha Sapadi Sakivacho Nishamya Madhye Nija Parayor Balayor Ratam Niveshya Stitavati Parasainika Yurakshna Ritavati Partha Sakeratir Mamastu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Very nice. Yeah. Keshav Prabhu, you want to recite?
Shri Bhishma Uvacha Sapati Sakhi Vacho Nishamaya Madhye Nija Parayor Balayo Ratam Nivasya Stitavati Para Sainikayo Rakshana Ritavati Partha Sakirati Mamastu.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. Arya.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'll repeat after you.
Sorry. You'll repeat after me.
Yes, Mataji.
Sapadi Sakhi Vacho
Sapadi Sakhi Vacho
Nishamya Madhye
Nishamya Madhye
Nija Parayor Balayo
Nija Parayor Balayo
Ratham Niveshya
Ritam Niveshya
Stitavati Parasainikayurakshna
Stita
Stitavati
Vipara
Parasainikayurakshna
Sanikaru Akshna
Stitavati Partha
Stitavati Partha
Ritavati Partha
Ritavati Partha
Akhiratirmamastu.
Sakhiratir Mamastu.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, thank you all. Yeah, this is a very nice shloka. This Ahobakiyam. Try to remember. It says the last line is beautiful. Kamva dayalum sharanam rajema. Who else to go and take shelter of? Where will I find more merciful person than Krishna to take shelter of? Right? It's a question actually. It's a beautiful shloka. Right? A person who can give a person who is coming to kill me, I'm giving that person a position of a mother. Can you imagine? I mean, that's what Krishna is doing there. Baki, right? Putana is coming to kill him, but he is given her a position of a mother in Goloka eternally, eternally, right? Eternally. And so, where do we get a more merciful person than him to take shelter of? Right? That's the meaning. It's beautiful. And yeah, thank you, Arya. Very fast you are. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Any
Thank you,
questions?
Mataji.
Any doubts? We'll cover the next verse in the next class.
Mataji have a
Yes, bro.
is that like the Dwarapalakas, right? They after the demise of Shishupala and Dandavatra, right? Was the assumption that they got liberated within that. But,
Yeah, that's the general assumption. That's why we should
correct.
read Chaitanya
They said
Charitamrita.
that their curse is only for 3 lives, right? I thought that they cover the 3 lives and they would not take part after. That is a little bit contradictory to me. So how to understand that?
So many things, right? Many things, many truths actually, deeper truths are revealed in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Right, and that's why it's called advanced scripture, which you have to read after reading Bhagavatam. That's what it is ideally said, right? And also to prove, Krishna has to prove to everybody that after being a demon, even if Krishna personally touches you, you will not be completely purified unless you want to from your heart, right? So that's why they came back. They went in the Vaikuntha compound. Prabhupada describes it as compound, right? They couldn't enter the gate of Vaikuntha. They had to stay in the compound of Vaikuntha, and that's called Brahmajyoti. And from there, they had to fall down again because their wish was not there, no, in the heart that I want to go to Vaikuntha, right? Because they had not become devotees, because they were still demons only, Shishupal and Dantavakra. So they came back and Krishna gave them an opportunity to participate and purify themselves. And then from their heart, they accepted Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then only they could go back to Vaikuntha. Even if they are Jaya Vijay, Krishna wanted to teach us that once you become demoniac, you can't go back by Krishna's will unless you personally will in your heart, right?
Thanks, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Okay, Haribol, we'll end and we'll continue in the next class. Thank you all for joining.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji.
कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Krishna.